Hi, my name is Katie McGrath and I am currently playing Lena Luthor on CW's Supergirl. You assume that she has an evil side. This is the problem when you play a character that A is canon and B has the last name Luthor. They think that people have this preconceived notion of who you're going to be. And I think so far Lena has defied all expectations of a character, and I hope that she's going to continue to do that. So I think it would be a misplaced idea to say that she is going to become a villain just because her last name is Luthor, and I think it's unfair on her. I don't think she's done anything to warrant that. So maybe she might go towards more of the dark side and struggle with the fact that there are aspects to being a Luthor that are not conducive to living in National City and being best friends with Kara, but that doesn't necessarily mean she's going to be the big bad.
New Zealand so far.
I fucking love New Zealand. I'm not allowed to swear, am I? Sorry. No, it's great. It's like being at home. You know, it does remind me. The people are very similar, the landscape's very similar, and everybody's very warm and very friendly. And it's, you know, I've done a lot of traveling and I've been a lot of places. I've been very lucky. But I'm here with my mom and I'm just kind of, the two of us are like, I'm blown away by how nice everyone is. So thanks, New Zealand. You're great. I have many favorite authors and I'm reading quite a few things right now. So sit back and let's have a chat. Who do I love? I love Robin Hobb. I love all of her books. Her earlier ones more than the later ones, the earlier Assassin Apprentice, but I love the Life Ship Traders. They're probably my favorite ones of all of them. I love Patrick Rothfuss. You know, The Name of the Wind. He also is a cool dude, so, you know. I'm very excited that Lin-Manuel apparently is writing the series. I mean, like, it's kind of out of left field, but that's kind of what it needs, so it's very, very exciting, and might be a few years before that happens. But if anybody wants to give me a partner, that would be great, Lynn. Thank you, Patrick. Just do that. I also love Tolstoy. Let's make a jump from fantasy into Russian literature. I think Anna Karenina is beautiful. I prefer it to War and Peace personally, but that's just me. I also like Madame Bovary, which is also very similar then to Anna Karenina with these sort of central female characters. Wonderland Avenue by Danny Sugarman. If you have read it, or if you haven't, you should. But please do, if you're going to read it all the way to the end, because if you don't, you might come away thinking heroin is a good idea, and it's not. Drugs are bad. Finish the book, it's very important. I love Middlesex by Jeffrey Eugenie. I don't know how to pronounce it. Eugenie. It's Greek, and I'm sorry to any Greek people who I have now just ruined his last name. But Middlesex by Jeffrey. I love The Infinite Plan by Isabel Allende. It's beautiful start to finish. I mean, all her books are beautiful. She is an extremely poetic writer, but there's something about a family saga that I love. So The Infinite Plan does that. Also, if you read Paula, it opens with the most amazing line is, I'm not going to paraphrase it, but it's, "My darling daughter, I am writing this to you so that when you wake up, you will know who you are." Her daughter's in a coma and she's writing her the story of her family's life so that she doesn't feel so lost. It's heartbreaking. And then the last book I read that really moved me was A Little Life. And if anybody's going to read it, I mean, just clear your schedule for, you know, the time it takes you to read the book. And then about a week afterwards, because I was broken, like weeping, broken person, I put that book down and I was spent. And I haven't been in an emotional place to pick it up again since. But every word of that affected me in a way that I can't quite explain. She puts very normal words together in sentences that surprise you, and these people seem real, and she's fantastic, and it's an amazing book. So that gives you a few. And then I'm reading at the minute a book a fan sent me, actually, because I love historical fiction. I mean, from Forever Amber to The Sun and Splendor, I'm a complete nerd when it comes to stuff like that. But I hadn't read Clan of the Cave Bear, right? Somebody sent it to me, so I brought it with me to New Zealand, and I'm halfway through, and I'm loving it. I also brought Gone with the Wind, because I love a story about a bitch. Good. It was a long answer, right? I really sucked at it. I'm not going to lie. I was very bad at it. I loved it. And I met my best friend doing it, and it was still one of the best jobs I've ever had. I was like 22 with no responsibility and working on my first film set. I was like starry-eyed. This was amazing. But I can't thread a needle. I mean, I sucked at it. And I actually think the whole reason why the producers and stuff were like, you should give acting a try, was because I kept ruining these like $8,000 dresses. They were like, let's take her away from that. So would I want to go back to it? I do. I love clothes. I love fashion. I probably should stay away from costumes.
That's great. Oh, can I do this for Twitter or Instagram? I was given these today, and apparently this is a big deal.
I was told, I'm smirking underneath it. I feel really silly. But a very nice girl called Eden gave me these and said it was a big deal that I wear them. So, hi. It was so nice to be involved with everyone else. What's great about the DEO scenes is everyone's in them. You know, you've got Win, and you've got Alex, you've got Supergirl, you've got Hank, you've got everyone. And there was a lot of the show that I wasn't then involved in because I'd never been in the DEO. And so finally, you know, you get to be there and stand around the big round thing, and you know, it's a great set. The only thing about that set is it's really noisy. Whatever way they designed it, everybody walking, you can hear everything. So you're trying to do a scene, and you can, all those DEO people wandering around in the background. It's like, guys, can you just, I mean, walk like you're empowered, but don't make any sounds. But it's nice because there are always scenes that involve a lot of tension, because we're saving the world, but you're getting to play with all of the cast and all of your friends, so that's nice. I was asked this earlier on today, and actually, I think I'd quite like to be in one of the crossover episodes. Well, part of me wants to be in a crossover episode, and then the other part of me remembers how exhausted everybody was at the end of the crossover last year, and I'm like, you know what, I'm good. I'll just sit this one out. And also, I don't quite know how I would be in the crossover episodes, because I don't know that Kara is Supergirl, and Supergirl's always in the crossover episodes, and how do I, you know, it's a difficult one to navigate through, so I'm not sure how they would do it, but intellectually I like the idea. Actually, I'm not sure. A satellite phone? So I could call someone to come get me? That's a cop-out answer.
Yes, too practical.
Okay, so no cop-out answers. What 3 things would I want? I would want... Can I have my phone, but not with it linked to anything? So like with all my podcasts and my music and my books on tape on that. Okay, so I want that, so I still have, you know, comforting voices in my ears. I want my dog, if I'm allowed to have my other living, breathing reason for living, my little grey furry. He just smells so good. I don't understand it. He's a dog. He should smell terrible, but his little grey furry head smells like joy. That's gonna be weird, isn't it, everyone? Sorry. Moving swiftly on. And then I'm gonna put the last 2 together because they go together. I want like a thermos of tea and a bag of jelly babies. Art of War. Machiavelli's The Prince. And then I think she'd have some really crap romance novels. Do you know? And that's just, I was like, those are what she would be reading. You know those like really ones with the ripped shirt and the like Fabio on the cover? Bodice ripping ones, and yeah, Machiavelli and The Art of War. I wish so much I could write. I'm in utter admiration of anybody who can string together a sentence, because I really, really terribly suck at it. And I think if I could, you know, be at the moment where I'm coming into this world and I would be able to give myself one gift, I think that would be what I would. But unfortunately, I didn't get that. I got nice eyebrows instead. So we all got to work with what we got. Made a career out of mine. They're not going to be any good for writing, so let's put that one aside. Producing, I'm quite good at telling people what to do, but people are bad at listening to me, so I'm not sure I'd be any good at that. And with directing, I wouldn't even know where to begin. I am like blown away by the fact that somebody can use a camera to tell a story. Like, I think I could probably tell an actor, you know, help an actor through how to do a scene, but then the fact that a director can tell the story of the scene with the shots and how they do that, I am, again, even after however many years I've been doing this, completely impressed by that as a skill, and it's something that my mind just doesn't do. No, I can't. No, I can. Okay, I can say like, but my Irish is awful, and what's going to happen is I will say something and everybody in Ireland will be like, she's not one of us. So I can say hello, which is Diagwich. So Diagwich is hello. Katie is Anandam, which is my name is Katie. Or Cuisine, which would be Katie in Irish. So we go Diagwich, Cuisine is Anandam. I can count. Hendo 3 Caracug Shay Shock Nay. Nope, that's not 9. God, that's awful. I did Irish for years. To be fair though, I actually gave it up after junior cert because I did the IB and I didn't have to do it. So I haven't done it in a long time. What else can I do? I can start singing the national anthem because I know that, but I can't sing. This is awful. I am ashamed. Listen, I am like an embarrassment to my country right now. And my country's doing so good today. Like, go Ireland. Yes, repeal. We did great. But I'm taking a step back here, aren't I? One of my best friends, one of my oldest friends, is fluent because she went to a Gael school and she grew up near the Gaelscoch. So anytime I need anything, I just text her and I get her to translate it for me, and then I say it and I'm like, it makes me look really good. So Niamh, I really wish you were here right now because you would make me look good. I only just wrapped on Supergirl only a few weeks ago. I mean, we shoot nigh on 10 months of the year. It's been 23 episodes because we did the crossover, or they did the crossover this year. And between coming down to here and trying to get back home, I only end up with about maybe 3.5 weeks off. And I am currently really looking forward to using those 3.5 weeks to sleep. And if I thought I could fit something in that time, I would, but I think my body would go, are you fucking kidding me? Really? Katie? Done.